Hello, I'm so glad you're here. What I would like to do is to show you some simple movements that you can do in about 5 minutes. So when you only have 5 minutes in a day to add movement to your uh, activities or to your routine, here are some very simple things you can do. And we will start with some upper body movements. And before we do anything else, the most important thing that you can do to bring your mind into your body is to just breathe quietly and pay attention to your breath. So we always breathe in through the nostrils and we exhale through the nostrils or through the mouth. Either is okay. So let's take just a few seconds to do that first. Okay, so closing your eyes, placing your hands on your thighs. Notice I'm sitting on a chair, which means that you don't have to be on a yoga mat to add those 5 minutes of movement to your day. Okay? So hands on your thighs or wherever they're comfortable. Closing your eyes. Take a deep breath in through the nostrils. Exhaling through the nose or the mouth. Again, inhaling through the nose. One more. So when we're able to focus on our breath, it's a wonderful way to bring the mind into the body and to calm the body as well as the mind. Let's begin with some very simple upper body exercises. So we're going to begin with the shoulders. As you inhale, allow the shoulders to go up to your earlobes. And as you exhale, guide them back, roll them back and down. So we're bringing gentle movement in the shoulder blades. Okay, breathing in and breathe out. As you bring your shoulders up, bring them as close as you can to your earlobes. Like you're holding tension, shrugging, and then release, roll them back and down. And one more time, breathing in and breathe out and let the shoulders relax. Let's begin some movements with the neck, with the head, to give some movement to the cervical spine, which is the most fragile part of our spine as well as the most mobile part of the spine. And the human head weighs anywhere between 9 to 14 pounds. Muscles in the neck area tend to get very tight because of the fact that they're always holding onto the head. And of course, when we are hunched forward looking at our cell phones or working on the computers, these muscles really need to be released. And the shoulder movements we just did do a good job at releasing the neck muscles. But here are some more movements. Breathing in, looking up. As you breathe out, bringing your chin to your chest. And breathing in, once again looking up. Breathing out. Essentially what we're doing is we're creating space in the front of the neck and closing up the space in the back of the neck. When we bring the chin to the chest, we are lengthening the muscles in the back of the neck that crave to be released, and then we're shortening these ones in the front. Okay? Simple movements that do wonders for the neck joint. Breathing in, breathing out. Let's do this one more time. Breathing in and breathe out. Again, roll the shoulders to balance muscle tone. We're now going to bring an opening on each side of the neck. So I become your mirror, bringing your left earlobe close to your left shoulder. Okay? Continue to breathe here and send your breath to the right side of the neck. Soften your jaw. And then a deep breath in. As you exhale, come back to midline or to neutral. Roll your shoulders to balance muscle tone. And now we do the other side. Breathing in, remain in the center. As you exhale, bringing your right earlobe to your right shoulder. Opening up the left side of the neck. Send your breath to the left side of the neck. Notice the stretch. Notice if this side feels different than the other side. We all have a tendency to lean on one side more than the other. Whether we're listening to someone or whether we're writing something down. Deep breath in. As you exhale, come back to neutral. Roll your shoulders to balance muscle tone. Now we're going to do a few other movements with the neck. So take a deep breath in. As you exhale, lowering your chin ever so slightly, and then take another breath in here as you exhale, looking over your left shoulder. So we're creating a twist in the cervical spine. Our torso continues to face forward. There is no twist in the upper body, but there is a twist happening in the cervical spine. Breathing in, come back to center. Breathing out, looking to the other side, maintaining that slightly lowered position of the chin, which respects and honors the design of our cervical anatomy, the anatomy of our neck. And again, breathing in, come back to center. Breathing out, looking over your left shoulder. Breathing in, come to center. Breathing out, looking over your right shoulder. And coming back to neutral, roll your shoulders to balance muscle tone. We're going to do one last movement to bring some movement in our shoulder blades, okay? So breathing in, allow the elbows to be guided back. The arms are folded like so. Allow the elbows to be guided back. Okay, so you are gently, if these were your shoulder blades at the back, you're gently bringing them together, okay? Breathing in. And as you exhale, bringing the shoulder blades apart by hugging yourself like so. Breathing in, guiding the elbows back. Breathing out. And breathing in. So while I do this, my spine is aligned. I'm sitting tall. I'm not rounding my back or rounding my shoulders. There is, of course, this rounding that naturally happens when I bring my elbows towards one another and I hug myself. But beyond that, there is no rounding of the spine. And in the next video, I will show you how to sit with a lengthened spine, what cues to use. Breathe out. Let's do this one more time. Breathing in. And breathe out. Allow your hands to come to rest. Roll your shoulders to balance muscle tone. And there you've brought circulation to the upper part of the body, and you have rejuvenated the joint, your shoulders, your neck area in just 5 minutes. So if you liked this content, follow and subscribe. I am a yoga teacher. I've been teaching for the last 13 years. My name is Arzina Morji. And see you in the next video.